The Democratic Union of New Pulaskia is a micronation located entirely within the United States in the state of Arkansas. Just like a real country, it has its own government system, flag, currency, and much, much more. New Pulaskia was preceded by the United Provinces of Nordlandia, which was founded on April 26, 2021 by Aiden Tucker, who would go on to be the president of Nordlandia. And later, when it changed its name to New Pulaskia, he was re-elected there. Since then, it has grown immensely. Its currency is the Pulaskian dollar. It has executive, judicial, and legislative branches within its government. It has 5 administrative divisions as of early 2024, its own constitution and Declaration of Independence, and its own flag, which you saw at the beginning. New Pulaskia's history truly begins with the micronation of Zaxstovia, founded in April of 2021. Days after its founding, the Jaylandian War would begin between Zaxstovia and its neighbor of Jaylandia. As the war raged on, independence would be declared in the form of the Republic of Overbrook, which would later become Nordlandia by the war's end in May. Though the nation would become defunct over the summer, interest was narrowly rekindled by former citizen Levin Sandifer. The nation, which changed its name to New Pulaskia in January of 2022, has grown immensely since then, weathering multiple crises and a near civil war, and has grown to new heights, with a population now of over 20 people. New Pulaskia has established diplomatic relations with several other micronations in the same area. The Empire of Eglesia, the Republic of Colossia, the Republic of Exadia, the dictatorial state of Saidland, and the Kingdom of Alexaland are among these. With Eglesia, relations are somewhat tense. An alliance has been proposed, but a treaty has not been signed. As for Colossia, it is, as of right now, New Pulaskia's closest ally, and its only democratic one, currently. There is also an unsigned alliance that has been proposed with Colossia. Currently, the Kingdom of Alexaland has an alliance in the works as well with New Pulaskia, but little progress has been made here. As for Exadia and Saidland, they were former micronations that had relations established with them. Saidland backed the anti-government forces during the alleged Pulaskian Civil War, and so relations with them were frosty at best. Exadia is now a part of New Pulaskia, but when it was still independent, there was an alliance treaty that was official and had been signed. As of early 2024, New Pulaskia's president is Aiden Tucker, its vice president is Kaylin Higgins, and its treasurer is Maddox Tucker. Its main legislative body is the Presidential Council, which is composed of the president, vice president, treasurer, and the ministers of Pulaskia's various ministries, among them the Ministry of Defense, the Ministry of Labor and Entertainment, and the Minister of Agriculture, as examples. The council is also made up of representatives from each of Pulaskia's provinces and one territory. The Capital Territory receives one representative, the Autonomous Province of Exadia receives one representative, and the Saline Province, due to its much higher population, receives 3 representatives. New Pulaskia's Presidential Council is also made up of the heads of the National Science Administration, Pulaskia Medical Association, and Transportation, Electricity, and Safety Organization. Pulaskia's police force is the National Police Force. Its chief of police is Dia Bird, and its highest judicial body is the Supreme Court, the Chief Justice of which is Kaylin Higgins. It has 2 provinces, the Saline Province and Autonomous Province of Exadia, and 3 territories, the Capital Territory, Calhoun Territory, and Garland Territory. While all this information is accurate to the beginning of 2024, elections are approaching soon in May, and things will change. The landscape of New Pulaskia's political parties is incredibly diverse. As of the 2023 elections, only 3 political parties existed: the Liberal Party, led by Aidan Tucker, the Justice Party, led by Rebecca Davis and Thea Bird, and the Spaghetti Party, led by Joseph Crumpler. Since then, the landscape has shifted immensely. 3 new political parties have emerged alongside those already mentioned: the Freedom Party, led by Sophia Burton, the Cheerio Party, led by Taylor Blake, and the Mussolini Party, led by Matthew Massanelli. These political parties have emerged in preparation for the 2024 elections, which are set to change Pulaskia's political landscape immensely. If you'd like more information on each of these political parties, a Google Doc will be linked in the description below. The Pulaskia Military is made up of 3 branches: the Pulaskia Army, the Pulaskia Navy, and the Pulaskia Air Defense Force. The Pulaskia Army consists of around 5 enlisted soldiers and is responsible for most of the defense of New Pulaskia itself. The Navy consists of 2 commissioned watercraft, with naval experiments being conducted at Sardis. The Air Defense Force has no official service people, and neither does the Navy, and is headed by Maddox Tucker. Experiments are also conducted at Sardis alongside the Navy. In theory, the Pulaskian president is commander-in-chief of the entire military of New Pulaskia. However, the Minister of Defense is mostly responsible for the day-to-day running and upkeep of the entire military. Much of New Pulaskia's claimed and official territory is composed of members' rooms, houses, or other property. Though much of it is just claims, some is also considered official due to the fact that members actually live in or on these rooms, houses, or other property. Out of the areas of the Pulaskia Territory that are displayed to the public through its micro-wiki page and just in general through descriptions are Fort Laser, located in Calhoun Territory, a wooden fort built by President Aidan Tucker and current Treasurer Maddox Tucker, the Capitol Building in Provinsstadt National Park, which is adjacent to the Capitol Building, the Embassy of New Pulaskia to the Kingdom of Alexaland in Alexander, and Port Royal Naval Base in Royal, adjacent to Lake Hamilton. New Pulaskia does not necessarily permit tourism within its territory, due to the fact that most of it is just comprised of members' houses, and the government does not want people flocking to the area. Consideration has been given to opening tourist spots, however, at the capital of Provinsstadt in North Little Rock, or at the Embassy to the Kingdom of Alexaland in Alexander. Well, that's about all for now. We'd appreciate your continued support as we attempt to bring New Pulaskia out into the world, to show it to the world. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.